Whatever the occasion, effortless elegance is right this way. Because Hilton brings you new ways to stay courtesy of the Nomad London. And it doesn't stop at award-winning dining in a space draped in velvet and illuminated by vintage chandeliers. No, this day goes beyond with unparalleled personalized service and attentive hospitality. Oh, and did we mention the Nomad London can be booked using your Hilton Honors points at Hilton.com? Hilton, for the stay.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
The new McCrispy Strip is here. Dip approved by ketchup, tangy barbecue, honey mustard, Sprite, McFlurry, Big Mac sauce, double dipped in buffalo and ranch, more ranch, and creamy chili McCrispy Strip Dip. Now at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
As always, if you are listening on Apple, Spotify, or Pandora, you can tune in and watch the visual on Couch on Facebook, TikTok, Bigo. Okay. go ahead and get it cracking. Shout out to all my couch potatoes that's already tuned in. I already see you. Let's see you. Let's get it.
For the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits.
Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. And now we live every Wednesday at 9:30 a.m. Central Time. So that's the couch every day of the week. Yeah, tune in. You don't want to miss this shit. It's the Couch Chronicles, where they know what? I know you say.
Not enough leaders out there. Not enough real motherfuckers. Shout out to all the ones that still left. They gonna call you crazy, but pushing that flow and slinging, yeah, coming back here. With bank pulling up, hopping out with Dracos. We the realest niggas. We don't chase hoes, we only chase dough. Bad bitches do whatever we say so. Niggas don't want no smoke, cause they know we the realest niggas. Today is Memorial Day. Today's Memorial Day. Shout out to everybody that might be tuned in that actually served. You know, and also before we even go on, I do want to give a moment of silence for the ones that didn't make it and for the friendships that died. Okay. Now, again, if you don't know, you got to make sure that you follow the page. And if you're listening on Apple, Spotify, or Pandora, and you would like to see the visual, make sure that you go. Come on now. Let's not try to be funny. So, but if you would like to, make sure that you go and tune in to the Couch, THA Couch on Facebook, Big O, tag, all of that. So, now today we got some things to talk about. I know y'all have been paying, well, some of y'all haven't been paying attention. I know y'all been paying attention, well, some of y'all, like I said, to what's going on in Oklahoma City. As far as like the barbers and hairstylists, and it's, first of all, it's called the HB1030. And Governor Stitt is basically saying, yeah, no more. He is totally against it this time. And it's like, damn, why all of a sudden you against it? I've been saying that for some reason, like Governor Stitt and a few more people up in that area up there have been doing everything they can to try to get the attention of Donald Trump. I don't care what nobody say. They've been doing everything they can to get their attention. Well, his and everybody else in the White House. That's why they doing, I mean, I don't see a reason. First of all, I know so many barbers and hairstylists that pay so much money into their barbering school and learning and mastering their craft, keeping their license up. I'm talking about spending thousands of dollars doing this, and now all of a sudden it's like it's not even valid. Anybody can just go up in a barbershop and work. You don't have to have credentials anymore. It's like, it's not going to be valid starting June the 1st. How fair is that to the people that actually put so much money into their career? That is some people's career right now. Even the schools that they just opened up in some of these penitentiaries for barbering school, cosmetology. Now it's like, where does that leave them? Like, that's going to take away, like, they don't understand. I don't know if you guys, well, I do have some regular couch potatoes, but my couch potatoes that actually seen the video of the RISE program, I did a success story on them. Different individuals that was up there that's enrolled in the school, whether they were in the penitentiary or not. I did some of their interviews, so if you didn't get a chance to tune in, make sure that you go back and rewatch. But that program is huge. It's a big success story for a lot of people that come out of the penitentiary. It's a big success story for even the ones that haven't been locked up that's in that school. So with the cosmetology and the barbering license not being valid, what does that do for the RISE program? Like, how would that affect them? If it's not a priority or if it doesn't matter, then DOC is not going to make it a priority. So if the funding is going away out here, what makes you guys think that it's not going to go away in the penitentiary? Because it is. It's going away. Starting June the 1st. 6 days ago, there were some hairstylists up at the Capitol, barbers up there protesting. You know, I know we talk about protesting, we talk about it, and then some people, you know, they say it, but they don't do it. I personally know a lot of people that went up there. And you got to stand on, you know, what you believe in. Stand for what you believe in. If you believe that it's no reason why the license should, okay, would you be upset that you don't have to pay anymore for your license to be renewed? But it's like, damn, all that money I put into my career, into my business. Hey, guys. Love you. It's like I put so much into this, and then now Governor Stitt is up there, and he's like, you know what? HB1030, gone, bye, fuck them. It's like, yo, so now y'all not going to really give a fuck about what you're going to really have to do some research on who's doing your hair, and do they know what they doing, and how do you know if they know what they doing? Because they don't have to show you their credentials, and they don't have to have any. There's going to be a lot of fucked up hairstyles. There's going to be a lot of fucked up and pissed off clients. Like, people are going to be mad. Because, and some people might even like Governor Stiff, like if you literally go to a barber, if I was them, I would literally fuck your head up on purpose, because it's like, I mean, it doesn't matter how much money I pay, you know what I'm saying? So it shouldn't matter if I do good or not. I mean, I'm just trying to make a living. Just trying to make a regular 9 to 5. Which, and for some people that don't want to go back to school, but they've been, you know, on the cool doing a barbering, I mean, that's good for them, right? Do you guys, is Governor Stiff thinking about, you know, okay, so, you know what, we're going to go ahead, I'm not going to extend the life of HB 1030, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to give everyone who actually has their license or can prove that they have their license and that they've been renewing for a certain amount of time, I'm going to put them on a plan and give them some of their money back. I might not give them all their money back, but I might give them some of their money back. I mean, are y'all protesting for that? Or are y'all protesting, you know, just for him to extend it? Because, I mean, he's, as far as I'm concerned, Governor Stiff, he don't give a fuck. He obviously has his mind made up. He already know what he want to do. It's already made up in his mind. That's why he put it out there in the atmosphere in the first place. And not saying it's a waste of time going up there to protest, but it gotta be, it just has to be a little bit more that can be done. I seen that there were a bunch of different ladies and gentlemen that wrote from the penitentiary to the RISE program, even though they didn't get a chance to take it up to the Governor Stiff, they still got a chance to post it online. Make sure that you go to the RISE program page and go see it. But it shouldn't be a protest to have schooling for cosmetology, to make sure that your license and people are actually, this will take away from so many people. It's so many people that literally, you know how sometimes you hear somebody's story and they be like, well, singing changed my life, or once I picked up a mic, you know, okay, but once somebody picked up clippers, they realized that they don't have to be a gangbanger anymore. Or once they picked up some scissors or started dyeing hair, they realized that they don't have to be a stripper anymore. They can just do hair. Governor Stiff is taking that pride, that joy, that, oh yeah, I'm a hair. Now you're making it as if a hairstylist is just like a drug dealer. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. There's no credentials for it. There's like no, I can't go put this in my resume. Like, I mean, I can say I'm a hairstylist, but that's like what? That's considered like a hobby now, because there's no nothing that comes with it. And let me not say that, because it's not June 1st yet. So I don't want to put that in the atmosphere. But in his mind, he's like, it's over with. I'm telling you, like, it's going to be so many affected. So many affected. People are going to want to give up. People going to want to stop doing hair. And it's going to be some of your favorite stylists that's going to be like, I mean, it means nothing. I got to go get a real career now. Like, because now it's like, okay, I mean, but you can LLC your barbering school, your cosmetology business, and take it from there. But it's like, but as an LLC, when it should have just been the way it was, HB 1030 should be passed. HB 1030 shouldn't even be up for debate, in my opinion. It shouldn't be up for debate. And I know there's other hairstylists and barbers that feel the same way. And they're like, okay, if this is what you really want to do, is there going to be money coming back to us? Because literally, when I say, I've seen so many posts of so many people even posting receipts of how much that they spent into going to cosmetology school, how many hours they spent. It's not even just the fact that they spent money. They literally spent time out of their life perfecting their craft, like staying in school a little bit longer just so they can be better at what they do. Because it was a career. And now you're making it seem as if it's no longer a career. It's no longer a job that, and I mean, I don't ever want a barber or hairstylist to feel like they can't be proud of, you know, what they do still, even though Governor Stitt is literally have you guys on the rocks. And that's not even going to be the first thing that's going to go in Oklahoma. That's just the first of many things. And if you pay attention to how Governor Stitt is rocking, I'm telling you, like, pay attention. Pay attention. It's so much going on in the world. There's so much going on in the city. Don't get distracted. Do not get distracted. Governor Stitt is definitely trying to make Oklahoma the way he wants Oklahoma. Like, he's trying to reshape Oklahoma. I don't know if he's trying to reshape it or revert it. Like, because we taking 10 steps back. Like, what the fuck? It makes no sense. It makes no fucking sense. It's like every other week, someone is, or it's a group of someones are at the Capitol protesting. And it's nothing wrong with that. Keep on protesting. Keep on standing for what you believe and standing on. If this is what you believe that the HP 1030 need to be passed, stand on that. Stand on that. Don't be like, oh, well, I'm too tired, or no, stand on that. Do everything that you got to do, even if you got to write them every day. This ain't no liquor. Why is cosmetology and barbering on the rocks? Why is it even up for debate? You know how many lives are going to be affected? And I'm not even just talking about lives that's out here. And what I mean by out here is like free in the world. I'm talking about the lives in the penitentiaries too. They got barbering schools and man, I'm telling you, we fought so hard on the yard to keep our salon open. Like, we all wanted our hair done. You can go up there, you can get your hair permed, you can get your hair curled, however, whatever you want to do to your hair. We fought so hard to make sure that we had our hairstylists and they even made them. They couldn't work at that salon in Maple Bassett at all unless they actually had a cosmetology license in the world, and it could be pulled up or sent in. We fought hard as fuck to get that, and it wasn't even up out here, up for debate, up for on the rocks. It wasn't nothing like that. But now it's even more. Like, the feeling, I mean, I couldn't even imagine being on the yard like, oh my God, like, they about to really take away. They took it away before to where we couldn't get our hair done, and then they gave it back. But now to know that it might be taken away permanently because there will be no funding for it. And they're not going to put up just some regular, they're not going to put up any funds. If the governor is saying that he's not putting up no funds out here for barbering and cosmetology school, then they're not going to do that in the penitentiary at all. Period. They not. So those ladies and men are going to be shit out of luck. And imagine if they've been going there for all this time and they was just about to graduate June 1st come, and they like, oh, well, none of that even matters. So now, what if they make it so deep that the ones that's in the penitentiary, they don't get their credits anymore, like, because you were supposed to get credits from graduating from the cosmetology or barber school. What if they don't get their credits no more? Now they got to start over in a whole nother class, a whole nother profession on the yard. That's backwards. No barber or hairstylist is feeling good about this right now in Oklahoma. And no matter whatever state that you're watching from, or listening from. You never know, when your governor is going to feel like one day, oh, you know what? Barbering school and cosmetology school, out the door. Them licenses don't mean nothing. Fuck it. Go get a job at McDonald's. They're making it harder, to me, on Oklahomans. And they don't give a fuck. And they're making it as if they're going to keep this money from funding over to this way to put it towards something just much bigger. What you going to put it towards? No, really. Because they've been acting like they've been cleaning up these streets and making these streets better. We got potholes all up and down these motherfucking streets. And then, not to mention this motherfucking bitch-ass jail that y'all still got open. That's infested, the fuck. And disgusting. But y'all worried about canceling and just not even giving a fuck about cosmetology or barbering school. It's just, that's out the door. But keep that dirty ass, infested ass jail that keep killing people open. Not something that's flourishing and bringing into society wonderful people. Like, when you have something to look forward to when you locked up, like a career like that, I can't even tell you how many stories I did on the couch from barbers in the RISE program in Oklahoma. The RISE program just opened up a new barbering facility in cosmetology school in Eddie Warriors. Just opened. Brand new shit. And you mean to tell me Governor Stiff don't want to keep... Now, you like, oh, that's got to go. All of a sudden, I can't stand a fickle motherfucker. Jeez. I mean, I can't. I just... It's not making sense. You're going to put this money where, though? Are you going to take it to bust down that jail and build a smaller one and leave it only for people that's actually about to hit the yard? Like, if you fighting a case, let motherfuckers fight that shit at home. Ain't no reason why y'all need to be housing all these people just so you can plot to kill them. Because that's what they've been doing. Yep, they can't get funded any other way. No. It's too much. It's too much. It shouldn't be like that. Nobody that's a barber or in cosmetology school should be wondering if their license is on the line. I mean, really, it's not even... I mean, is it considered on the line if it's going to be considered nothing? It's fucked up. They work their asses off to be where they are. Some of them have been licensed barbers and hairstylists for fucking 22 years. Literally. Or some of them longer. And I've got a chance to interview some of those beautiful ladies and gentlemen. It's crazy, you know. Just recently, I was interviewing them about the great things that's to come with the cosmetology school out here in the penitentiary, and now it's on the line. Because now, if they're taking away funding from the cosmetology and barbering schools and boards, and the license is going away, what will that do to the RISE program? Governor Stiff is not trying to fund. So what is that going to do? And where would that leave people who this is all they've been doing? Does it change the way like if you have your own building and you're, a barber or a hairstylist, does it change the way, rent is, or the way your building is funded, or is it funded, or is there something that you get off because, like, is it considered a business still? If it's not LLC, if you just have a barbering school and then, or, I mean, it's just so many questions that come with it. It's like, why though? If you're not mad about it, it's because you don't get your hair done. And I'm mad about it because I know a lot of hairstylists. I know a lot of barbers. I know a lot of people that's in prison right now that's looking forward to getting into the program or in the program now. I know some that just became teachers to teach in the program that they graduated. And now you're telling them that their license don't mean shit, that their schooling didn't mean shit, that all of that hard work that they did is just whatever. Stand on it, y'all. Go protest. It doesn't matter if you got to do it every week. Protest every week. June 1st is coming up fast. And I'll let you guys know on the couch, what Governor Stitt, if you haven't already heard what he decides. But, I'm really hoping that, he changes his mind. He has a heart, and he realizes, oh yeah, I got, a barber, and I don't want to end up the wrong person. And hell, his barber might even be like, you know what, I can't do your hair no more since you did that. You never know, so he might have to find a new barber. And the next person might not be so nice to him. It might not be so good to his head. So, but, man. Just anybody that you know that's a barber or a hairstylist, just keep them lifted in Oklahoma. Because right now it's like a fucking battle. An unnecessary battle at that. But it's like, shit shouldn't be happening, but it is. Tomorrow on the couch is going to be mental health talk. It was supposed to be today, but today is Memorial Day. And, I know how today is. Some people are off chilling with their family, eating, barbecuing. And I just got done cooking, so I was like, well, let it just cool down. So by the time I'm done doing the couch, we can eat. You feel me? Leo, he wants some attention. I know y'all hit Leo. I know y'all hit. Okay. He wants some attention, so I'm gonna be on here a few more minutes, and I'm gonna wrap it up. I don't need too much of y'all time. I know y'all chilling with y'all family. I just needed 30 minutes. Now, if you guys know of anybody that has passed away from fentanyl, or even if you've done fentanyl and you're like, I know some people, honestly, that choose fentanyl. And I didn't really realize that until maybe 2 months ago, that people actually choose that. Like as a drug of choice. And just learning about the feeling, the way, the things that they was going through, the withdrawals. Just learning about that, and then learning that they actually survive. Which, number one, they are for sure, you're strong as fuck. Because some people, they wouldn't have been able to do that. So I commend anybody who literally has been on any type of drug and made it through. Especially something as heavy as fentanyl. We do fuck fentanyl on the couch. Mental health talk is coming up tomorrow. ShroomTalk, which I wore my shrooms today, for a reason. But ShroomTalk is coming up. Also, menopause surgeries and more, swept under. Swept under, and I know it rubs people the wrong way, but sometimes you got to talk about difficult things. People are too afraid to talk about the things that make people go, ooh, don't do that, or no, don't say it like that, or don't do it like that. No, you just got to say it the way you say it. People are going to take it how they're going to take it. They're going to feel how they're going to feel regardless. So just be you and say it how you say it and do it how you do it. Don't worry about the next motherfucker. Don't worry about how they doing it. Don't worry about if they approve. Do you. What a lot of people tend to forget, this is what I was saying earlier, to shout out to all the real people, because a lot of people tend to forget to be themselves. And they've been so caught up in this character that they built from the ground up, that they stuck in character forever. And then every time they encounter a situation or something happens, it's this character. It's not this real them. It's just this character. The best thing that you can be is your true self. So be your true self. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. Okay? Okay. I love y'all so much. I will see y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow's mental health talk. It's going to be deep. Anybody want to come up? If you do have a story that you would like to share, if you want it read, or if you want to come up, DM me tonight. Tomorrow's mental health talk. I will see y'all on the couch. Shout out to everybody that was tuned in. Shout out to everybody on Twitch, Big O, tagged, like Spotify, Apple, Pandora. I love y'all. All my couch potatoes. Shout out to everybody that voted for me. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Shout out to everybody that voted for me for the 2025 OKC People's Choice Awards. Listen. It's too many categories. So you got to go look at the page and see which categories to vote for me. I mean, hell. Fuck it. Put my name in all of them. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I love y'all so much. I will see my couch potatoes tomorrow. Good night. Good night. Twitch, thank you. I love you.